Fran and I are delighted to be here at Ohio University campus, Chillicothe, and we want to thank OU for providing this great space. Health Commissioner Garrett, you tell me this is working out pretty well, right?
This is working out very well.
Why don't you tell them a little bit how it's working, what you're doing?
So we operate a clinic here about 5 days a week. Our throughput can go up to 1,000, so we normally average, based on appointments and vaccine availability, about 300 to 500 given. So as you can see, Wednesday is our slower day. Most of our larger clinics are on Thursday, but I think the main thing I just would hit home is that we have open spots here next week starting on Monday through Friday. So if you're interested and eligible in the existing groups, log on to our webpage or our Facebook group and get yourself registered for the vaccine. We have a spot for you.
So that's great. They're doing a great job here. And one of the things that Fran and I really enjoy, we got our second vaccination three weeks ago. So in the last week, we've been traveling around the state quite a bit, and these vaccination sites are full of happy people. It is just an amazing thing to go out there and talk to people who've been vaccinated, and they really feel like they've got the world kind of lifted off their shoulders. And now they can see their grandkids, they can live a much more normal life. So it's really a great thing to see. I might share with you a little statistics as far as Ross County is concerned. And maybe I'll just start, with the state. We just reported today, we're at yesterday 65,000 first doses. So we're very happy about that. It's one of our highest days. Statewide, we're now at 21.33% of all Ohioans have been vaccinated. 2/3 of our people in the state of Ohio, 70 years of age and older, have been vaccinated. As far as Ross County, I'll give you the numbers that I'm showing. These are from yesterday. They've not been updated yet today. But 15,078 people in Ross County have been vaccinated. That is almost 20% of the people in Ross County. And Garrett and I were just talking, though, that does not reflect any shots given at the VA here in Ross County. So the numbers would be significantly higher than that, really for this whole region of the state, because people, of course, veterans from a large area come to Ross County. So we don't in our state numbers reflect that at all. So happy to answer any questions.
We're getting emails from viewers who say they're having trouble finding appointments. What do you say to those folks who are having trouble?
Yeah. As the health commissioner just said, they've got shots available now. You can sign up. I know that a number of communities, health departments, and others went online yesterday with new openings for next week. So the reason we opened it up for more people 40 and over is a number of health departments were telling us they had openings. And what we don't want to do is be in a situation where we've got shots, they're sitting there, we could be saving people's lives, and they're not getting out. So it's a real tension to figure out exactly, what the right number is. So, beginning this week, Friday, we're going to go to 40. And then in 12 days from now, we're going to go to open it up for everyone.
Should people be prepared to maybe go to an adjacent county or drive an extra half an hour or so? I mean, is that a reasonable thing to ask?
Yeah, certainly people are doing that. We designed the system so that people would not have to do that. I think if they're willing to wait a week or two, they're going to be able to get it very close to home. But I would not discourage anyone from going out and trying to get the vaccine just as quick as they can. We had a friend who lived in the Akron area. I talked to him one day. He was getting his shot the next day. 3 weeks later, he was dead and got the COVID. Obviously, he had the COVID when he was talking to me on the phone, but he had no idea. So this virus is still very much out there. It has gone down appreciably in Ohio, as it has across the country, but it's still at really a pretty high rate. So we've seen the numbers drop, but we're still statewide at over 1.5 times the high incident level.
Governor, the Ross County, Chillicothe was named as one of the mass vaccination clinics out of Adena. Do you have any idea when that might be open?
Yeah, we think that this will occur beginning the week of the 29th. That would be our goal. It really depends on whether we get the Johnson & Johnson in that week or whether it is the next week that we start getting it in. Our idea, at least at this point, is for some of the mass vac sites to have the Johnson & Johnson. It's quite interesting. We didn't know whether people would want to take the Johnson & Johnson or if they would have a preference, but there certainly is a market out there. There are certainly some people who just want to get one shot and be done with it. We have not had, as you know, a lot of the Johnson & Johnson in. We got it in the first 1 week. Then the next week we got nothing. Next week after that we just got a little bit. So we anticipate that will jump up, though, around the first of next month.